start with a question. What is your favorite month?
November.
Wow.
July.
January.
January. December.
June.
October.
February.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about my favorite month. It's not only me. It's Ramadan. If anybody hear about it. It's my favorite month. First, I'm gonna talk about Ramadan. I will explain for you, and then why it's special. And the third one is the best thing in Ramadan. I'm gonna start with I will explain for you Ramadan. Ramadan is a month. It's so important for Muslims because we stop eating during the day because that's what the God or in our religion says to us, that we need to show Him in 1 month in a year that we stop eating food or drinking or do anything during the day for Him. And it's really we stop eating and drinking at around 4 o'clock. It depends about the time before the sunrise, and we start eating with the sunset. And this depends from country to other countries. Like in Saudi Arabia, I think it's just 12 or 13 hours. Here it's a lot of hours, maybe from 3 a.m. to around 10 p.m. It's a long time, and it's so difficult here. And why is it special? First, because in Ramadan, the thing that when you pray in Ramadan, all your praying, it's getting like 2 times. It's double. Everything you do a good thing, it's double. And if you do also a bad thing, it's double. And for us, we spend a lot of time praying in this month. And it's really so special this month. It's not just because it's we just spend it to pray. Also, it's the atmosphere in all country. It's really different. And the best thing in Ramadan is not Ramadan. It's something when Ramadan came in my country, and on all the Muslim country, it's really, you can feel it. It's not just a month. It's something about you can see the streets. It's different. The people attitude, it's completely different. For example, during the day, you can when you are driving your car in Ramadan, it's so different when you're driving in a different month, because the people, when someone, like for example, cuts in, in other month you go and swear or say bad things, but in Ramadan you try to make yourself more relaxed, and it's not common we swear in Ramadan, and we try to really cut swearing and saying bad words in Ramadan. And also the people, they are so friendly in Ramadan, and we don't have the good thing in Ramadan. Everybody try to be like a big group. If we have a poor person, we help them, and and this month is encourage us to help other people. And this month is, it's really for Muslims, they are really, it's a perfect month that we wish that we want to do, like we continue that. But most of the Muslims, they just do this in Ramadan, and after that they start back in their normal day, start swearing, they are not friendly, they're not helping people. And this is the goal, I think, in Islam, that is teach us to really be a different people. And really in Ramadan, it's really, you can, when you see a person in Ramadan, it's completely different, really completely different, friendly, smiling, really generous also. I think the first thing is family, that every day you are surrounded by your family, every day, because the time when you eat is the same time that everybody, and there is no work. Like when you go on the street at 6 p.m. in my country, when it's the time of eating, really you go on the street, empty the street. It's like, imagine a big city, it's empty. Everybody sitting in their home with their family, eating. And of course food. The food is completely different. Like in the normal day, we have our normal dish, but in Ramadan there is a lot of, like every day you find something new, every day you see something new in front of you. And also love. It's really a good when you go out and you feel love from everybody smiling, everybody generous, everybody want to help. You can see when you walk, like we have many workers, they come from different countries to work in Saudi Arabia, and they are really poor people. And when you walk in the neighborhood, you can see a big tent, really big, and inside they bring them food for them. And really sometimes they say, oh, we don't need, okay, we have really enough food. Everybody they bring for them. It's really, and also we have a tradition that you take an old plate and then you go to your neighbor and you knock the door and give them. And then they will give you something. It's really something, it's really amazing. Most of the people, they think when we have Ramadan, oh, they cannot drink, they cannot eat, they will die. Like, no, for us it's really, we used to do that, and really for us it's amazing thing. It's something you cannot really imagine when you feel this love from everybody. And also forgiveness. In my religion, this month is a forgiveness. You can start as a new person in this month. If you done bad things, or if you do a lot of, like in your past, you can forget that, and you can really start as a new person in this month. And also it's the people they are so forgiveness. If you done something bad in Ramadan, we really forgive people, and that because we can find the result after. And a brotherhood. Really, when you, I think in Islam, I'm so proud to say that in Islam we have something that nothing comparable in the world. Like we have a mosque. In the mosque, we have a guy who is like the most rich guy in the country, and next to him a guy who is really poor, and they are both in their knees praying for the God. And this, when you look to this, that there is no difference between a rich guy or a poor guy, that really give you a good feeling, and they really give you a brotherhood. You feel like when you see that, and if your brother it's a poor, you give him a hand, and you can help him. I think really Ramadan give us the opportunity to be a really good people, generous. Some people they keep these things and do it in their life, but some people they just forget it, and in the next Ramadan they back. I think it's really, this is the big thing that in Ramadan, and I want to say something. Ramadan, it's something that we need to do it if we are Muslim. We don't have other option. And it's for showing the God, as I told you, to showing the God that we really stop many things like food and eating for Him. In this month, it says here, Ramadan, the month of Holy Quran. The Quran, when it's come in Ramadan, in this month. That's why it's so special for us. And also after Ramadan, we have Eid. If you hear about it, it's a festival. We celebrate that we finish the month, and we do what we told to do in Ramadan. And I hope now you understand what is Ramadan and what it means for us. It's not just stop eating and stop drinking. It's more than that. It's something so special for me and for all Muslims around the world. And I hope that you can visit us in this month in any Arabic country or Muslim country, and you can feel the atmosphere, and you can feel how it's really the people act in this month. And thank you so much.